Nobody saw this coming. Not from Park Bo-young. Not with the tremor in her voice, the raw emotion in her eyes, and definitely not on an ordinary Wednesday afternoon. Yet, there she was, sitting before a sea of cameras, the air electric with anticipation. Her gaze was steady, her words sharp and unflinching as they cut through the quiet. Yes, we're together, and we've been keeping something private. This wasn't your usual celebrity romance announcement. It hit differently, it felt. Profound. And what happened next left everyone frozen. Stick with me, because this isn't simply a love story, it's something far more real, far more intimate. On that day, Bo-young didn't shine with her usual radiant charm, the one that lights up romantic comedies and heartwarming dramas alike. Instead, she carried a quiet intensity. Beside her stood Choi Woo-sik, calm on the surface but visibly moved. Without a word, he reached for her hand, holding it firmly in front of everyone. Then, in a moment that could have been lifted from a tearjerker's closing scene, he raised her hand and kissed it. His voice was gentle, yet heavy with meaning. I should have said this sooner. She's faced this alone. But from now on, we face everything honestly together. And just like that, the atmosphere shifted. This wasn't scandal. It wasn't gossip. It was an extraordinary tenderness. To people standing together in love, no matter what. Their connection didn't ignite under the glare of cameras or on a film set. It began quietly, almost by chance. At a charity dinner neither really wanted to attend. Both were drained, young fresh from a project that demanded everything of her, and Woo-sik still carrying the grief of losing his older brother. That night, they barely exchanged words. But something lingered. 1 week later, fate intervened. They ran into each other again, and this time, they really talked. A brief chat stretched into a long conversation, and they stayed after everyone else had left. That night marked the start. From there, their love grew slowly. Texts that got longer, late-night calls, spontaneous walks through empty streets. Their bond didn't crave the spotlight. It simply needed room to flourish. But the part they kept hidden, stories so extraordinary, remained unknown until now. In early 2024, Park Bo-young collapsed during filming. People assumed exhaustion, but the truth was far graver. A benign tumor had formed near her vocal cords. For someone whose voice is her craft, it was devastating. She kept it mostly secret, sharing it only with him. And he didn't just check in, he was there. Quietly, he moved into her home under the guise of friendship. He cooked, comforted, and even learned basic sign language to communicate when she couldn't speak. This wasn't just love, it was unwavering devotion. He didn't merely care. He stood by her through one of the darkest chapters of her life. So why reveal this now? Why face the inevitable storm of headlines? Because Bo-young had reached her limit, and because Woo-sik asked her a question that changed everything. He proposed not in a cinematic gesture, not with a mountaintop view or candlelight, but in their kitchen, over burnt toast, on a morning that had begun poorly. And she said yes. They knew the backlash would come, and it did. Social media erupted. Some fans rejoiced, others criticized. A major endorsement vanished. A drama role slipped away. But Bo-young remained unshaken. She posted 10 simple words. You don't have to support us, but don't call it fake. Then came the moment that touched hearts everywhere. Days later, she shared a handwritten letter, unpolished, unfiltered, pure truth. She described hitting rock bottom, facing a morning she didn't want to see, but he was there, holding her hand, whispering, "You don't have to be strong today. I've got enough strength for both of us." That letter spread like wildfire. People didn't just see a distant star, they saw the woman behind the fame. Fragile, yet courageous, willing to love despite everything. This isn't just another celebrity couple making headlines. This is a story of love that persists through shadows, of two people choosing each other, not for attention, but in spite of it. It's about healing, resilience, and having the courage to love even when the world isn't cheering. So, what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this story touched you even a little, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more real, heartfelt stories. Because sometimes, it's not the flashy moments we remember, the quiet, true ones that stay with us,